GT's in the game now, bitches. What are you guys gonna say about that? The Dragon Ball Sparking Zero GT character trailer has dropped. This has completely destroyed the argument that GT would be DLC, so we can finally stop that charade. Getting into the trailer, we have Kid GT Goku and Pan GT fighting. Listen very carefully, he has the same voice actor as Gohan. Goku attempts to do his rush attack, which I would only assume is Dragon Fist. Best Dragon Fist in the game, by the way. Now, it should also be noted that they specifically label Pan with the GT label versus just Pan, which to me indicates that we might get another version of Pan via DLC, perhaps. Pan is still assisted by Giru, who uses his missile to attack Goku. Goku GT also has his Super Saiyan form. Looking very closely, it looks like he has his Super Explosive Wave as his ultimate still. The gameplay switches over to Baby Vegeta GT. Specifically, GT Baby Vegeta, let's go. We see him whip out a Gallic gun. I wasn't sure if he had Gallic gun in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, but still looks raw. Next, we see Goku GT turn into a Super Saiyan 3. He uses the Kamehameha against him, looks cool. See Baby Vegeta using the final flash attack also. This looks to be his ultimate attack. Then he transforms into Super Baby 1. You know the form with the yellow shit on him with the more labels on his face? Yeah, that form. He rushes Goku, attacks him to the ground, then we see him turn into Super Baby 2, the iconic form of Baby with the white hair, with the weird tuffle uniform like shit that makes him look like a superhero. We see him using his iconic move Revenge Death Ball. What was a big surprise was the introduction of Oob GT specifically. Oob comes in rushing in with the rush attack, and then after he finishes off, we see him transform into Majub. Majub looks to be using his ultimate attack, which is like this yellow tornado-like attack that appears behind him, and I guess he sends it launching towards Baby. It looks like Super Baby 2 is using a Final Flash-like attack. Now, what's freaking cool about the trailer is like they took word for word, like almost like the
Grandpa.
shit that happened in the anime where Pan calls out to Goku and he awakens and eventually turns into Super Saiyan 4. Shit was cool. We see Goku come out as Super Saiyan 4. He does this rush attack. He's looking cool. He's swaying shit. Then I'm not sure if this was a grab, but we see him in full front use this key blast in front of Baby. I'm assuming it's a grab. Maybe it's a rush, maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. Super Baby 2 whips out his Great Ape Baby form. And yes, we finally got a third giant in the game. 3 giants in this game. Where's the 4th one? And Baby, a Great Ape Baby uses the fire breath cannon shit. I don't know the name of it, but he uses that attack. And his ultimate looks to be the Super Revenge Death Ball. Like, shit is massive. Pause. Goku whips out the Kamehameha times 10, but he says times 10 Kamehameha.
Times 10 Kamehameha!
I think Kamehameha times 10 sounds cooler. Trailer does skip Super 17 and Nova Shenron, and we go right to Sign Shenron. This is that one attack that causes the explosion on Goku. Then we see a animation for him to transform into Omega Shenron, where he takes all the Dragon Balls in his mouth. Pause again. We see Goku whip out one of the best Dragon Fists in the game. Again, Dragon Fist from GT Goku in Super Saiyan 4 Goku is better than Super Saiyan 3 Z Goku. My thoughts. Then we see Omega Shenron use that one attack where he gets the person on his back again, pause, and he electrocutes them. And we see the introduction of Vegeta GT Super Saiyan 4. Yes, unfortunately, there is no base form for him or Super Saiyan, just Super Saiyan 4. Vegeta shown using his final flash attack. Cool. And we see probably the coolest fusion in this whole freaking game. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta finally perform the fusion dance and become the best character in the freaking game, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We just see this man just start going on a rampage. It looks like he does his one rush attack. This man is just all over the battlefield. It's freaking awesome. Omega Shenron goes ahead and whips out his ultimate attack with Gogeta also whipping out what I can assume is times 100, but he calls it Ultra Big Bang Kamehameha. Again, I'm just being a little nitpicky here, but times 100 sounded cooler. Then after that, we see Kid Base GT Goku using the Universal Spirit Bomb, which crazy enough, it doesn't look bigger than some of the other Spirit Bombs, so I guess they kept that too. After that ends off the trailer, and we are met with that screen, and yes, this screen is still giving me anxiety. Even though GT is in the game, there's only a few characters they missed out on, and believe it or not, it was two. It was Super 17 and Nova Shenron from GT. I believe every single character from the previous game came back except those two. It makes sense why they didn't bring Super 17 just due to 17 already having just his Dragon Ball Super variation, but it is curious why they didn't bring back Nova Shenron. Now at the time of this video, we currently have the following spots left. 10 spots left. I'm going to go ahead and just make a quick prediction. I believe the following characters are going to be revealed for the remaining, or at least these are some that I believe. First is Kaba. I think Kaba's going to get his Super Saiyan in his base form. I think Great Saiyan Woman is also going to be another character. I think Frost from Universe 6 is also going to be in. I think Frost, it's possible for him to get his base form in his final form, but we'll see. And a chance that happens, that takes up 5 spots. Then we also have to consider Toppo. Toppo still has a spot right next to him that can be filled up, so then that leaves us with 4 additional spots. That is assuming the Great Saiyan Woman 2 comes into the game. And the same thing with the additional spot for Frost. But is it quite possible that we get some spots for Dragon Ball, or do you think that's not going to happen? Now granted, if Dragon Ball was to get put in, that could be the representation of the remaining spots. If for some reason we don't end up having Kaba in this game when this game releases, I got a problem with Bandai. I mean, I seriously got a problem with them for why didn't they include Kaba, but they included the Universe 6 Saiyans. And then I'm going to start seeing people saying they didn't add Kaba because he wasn't that popular. But granted, most people are saying that Kaba's in this game. But I'm telling you, if Kaba's not in this game, we got a massive problem. We got 10 more slots. 3 of the characters are either standalones or extensions of characters that are around them. And then the remaining ones are possible to be transformation characters. Only time will tell. We're gonna have to wait and see what ends up happening. Again, GT's in the game, bitches, so you guys can stop saying it's gonna be DLC, and there's no way they're going to make Super 17 and Nova Shenron DLC, so we're likely not getting them. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. I'm Makai saying, what, yo? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.